All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that is so crucial for our own happiness, but, something a lot of us really struggle with, personal boundaries. And we're going to explore this whole idea through a really powerful story about a ruler, a kingdom, and the massive decision of who gets to come inside the city wall.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about a feeling that might be, well, a little uncomfortable, but probably pretty familiar. It's that nagging sense that you're seen less as a person and more, I don't know, like a tool for someone else's convenience.
I mean, really think about it for a second. That call that comes out of the blue, that urgent text, doesn't it almost always feel like a request? A demand for your time, or your energy, or your skills. And then once they get what they came for,
The line just goes cold. You're kind of put back on the shelf, right? Just waiting for the next time someone decides they need you. That feeling of being used and then just discarded, it's incredibly draining.
But here is the key. If this is hitting home for you, you are not powerless in this situation. Not at all. There's a really profound way to flip the script, and it all starts with this old story about a kingdom and its walls. So this brings us to our main story, the Open Gate Kingdom. Let's just imagine a kingdom whose entire fate, its whole future, hangs on a single choice made by its ruler.
So picture this with me. Imagine a huge, beautiful kingdom just filled with priceless treasures and resources. This kingdom is your life.
and here is the most important part of the whole story. That kingdom is your life, and you, and only you, are its one true ruler. Everything inside those walls, it belongs to you.
So what are these amazing treasures inside your kingdom? Well, they're the most valuable things you could possibly have. Your time, which you can never get back. Your energy, which fuels everything you do. And your peace of mind. That's the ultimate prize, isn't it? These are the things you're supposed to be protecting.
So as the ruler, you've got this one critical question you have to face every single day. Look at the walls of your kingdom. Are those main gates just thrown wide open, letting anyone wander in and out whenever they feel like it? Or are they properly guarded?
And here's the choice, laid out plain and simple. Over on the left, with open gates, your kingdom just falls into chaos. People wander in, they take your time, they drain your energy. It's a mess. But on the right, with a guarded gate, you're in control. You decide who comes in. Your resources are safe, and your kingdom, your life, is peaceful and it is thriving.
Okay, so let's break this down because this is way more than just a cool story. It's actually a practical guide for how to manage your life and protect the things that really, truly matter.
Yeah, this whole allegory of the king and the city walls, it's not just a fairy tale. It's a map. It translates directly into the real-world art of setting healthy boundaries and taking back your personal power. So let's decode it. The kingdom, that's you, your life. The walls that protect it, those are your personal boundaries. The gates represent your power to say yes or no. And the looters, well, those are all the demands that just leave you feeling drained. So what are boundaries, really? Put simply, they are the rules of engagement you set for your kingdom. They're the strong, clear walls you build that show other people how they can and cannot treat you, and what they can and cannot take from you. And that brings us to the final and honestly the most important part of all of this. It's all about claiming your role, not just as someone living in the kingdom, but as its one and only sovereign ruler. Look, if you want to have that thriving, peaceful kingdom, you have to fully step into your role as its ruler. This isn't about being selfish, not at all. It's about being a responsible guardian of your own life and your own well-being. It really all boils down to these three core ideas. Number one, you are a human being, not an object to be used. Number two, because your resources aren't infinite, you have to set limits. And number three, it is your fundamental duty to yourself to protect your peace, your time, and your effort. I want this one to really sink in. This is the absolute heart of it all. You are not a tool for someone else's project. You are a human being with your own needs, your own dreams, and your own right to peace. So you see, guarding your kingdom, that is the ultimate act of self-respect. Period. And that just leaves us with one final, very personal question. As the sovereign ruler of your own life, if you look at your kingdom right now, where is the first boundary needed most? What is the first wall that you will build to protect your peace,